If you check the political compass, we can see, well, you cannot find it. But I want to talk about Kakistocracy. Now, what the hell is that? Kakistocracy is a country run by the worst citizen of said country. The worst. It could mean the most stupid, incoherent, incompetent, unscrupulous, dishonest, or just any bad words to describe someone. Most of the time, people will call a country a Kakistocracy by an insult or by frustration. So, for example, let's say you are a freedom-loving American, and you see a British dude walking near you, and in your head you're like, I'm gonna tell this Brits what I think of his country. You're a big boy American, so you think everybody care about your fucking opinion. So you go to the British dude and you're like, what's up, mate? Your prime minister is a fucking piece of shit. The British dude, confused, look at you and he's like,
what the fuck did you just fucking say?
And you're like, bro, your current prime minister is this random dude who not even got elected. He's just there because the previous prime minister was this random broad who was prime minister for not even 3 seconds before quitting. And before her, it was this Boris Johnson fellow who was an interesting character, let's say. And the British dude, angry, look at you and he's like, dude, you think you can badmouth my prime minister? Have you looked at your fucking presidents? Your president right now is this barely coherent mammal, which stares are his fucking kryptonite. And the guy before him was Donald Trump, a mutated monster between an orange and a blobfish. You have nothing to say. Your president are the worst. So that's example number 1, calling a Kakistocracy by an insult. Example number 2. It's election day and you're nervously waiting for the result. There is one candidate you absolutely hate and you don't want him to be elected. The result come up and bada boom bada beam, the one person you absolutely didn't want to win won. You are completely shocked by the situation. You're angry, frustrated, confused. This is a nightmare, you say to yourself. How can my fellow citizen fall for this guy? Don't they see what I see? He's going to destroy the very fabric of our country. In a moment of frustration, you decide that you're moving out of the country. This country is doomed. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. However, you won't leave the country because it's just not that simple, amigo. So you have to stay, and hopefully the guy you hate will lose the next election. But until that day comes, you're gonna make everybody know that the current leader is the worst. And by doing that, you are unknowingly calling your own country a Kakistocracy. A small portion of people want an intentional Kakistocracy, which seems like a really puzzling idea as to why people would want the worst citizen to run their country. But it is for excellent. This word means they think the form of government they're living under sucks so much that they want really bad politicians to crumble the system, and this could make way for a better system of government.